talk us through this miss for the fourth quarter. Underlying pre-tax profit 1.34 billion. The market had penciled in 1.59. Where were the challenges in the quarter that took the number below the estimate?
Hi, good morning. Nice to be on your show. I think if you look at the overall Q4 results, I would say that it's quite challenging. But having said that, our commercial momentum remains strong. I think we added over 200,000 new primary customers to our now 38 million customer base worldwide. I think we see from a revenue perspective that is being driven by a lot more digitization by our customer base, with now over 37% of our customer dealing with us purely on mobile devices, right? That has led to net interest income growth and fee income growth. Where we see perhaps a difference with the street is that our cost increase is somewhat higher. This is driven by our anti-money laundering program enhancements, which continues to make progress, but this has led to increased costs during Q4. And we have seen somewhat higher risk costs during the course of Q4 as well.
Yeah, and good morning, Tanate. Those cost fears have been mounting, particularly according to Bloomberg Intelligence, as you say, hitting earnings in the last quarter. As you look ahead, are you going to be able to control those better? Can you reassure the market on that?
I think in terms of our progress, in terms of enhancement of our AML program, I think we're satisfied with where we are. And we also see that these costs should start to plateau in 2020. In the meantime, I think our ongoing efficiency programs are delivering results, particularly in our home markets of Belgium and the Netherlands, where we do expect over time to see the cost to be actually heading downwards.
Obviously, everybody wants to know about growth and momentum for growth. So you talk about the digital side of the business. In terms of acquisitions, we're duty bound to ask you in regards to Commerzbank's M-Bank. Are you bidding? Are you interested in bidding? What would it take to get you to formalise a bid there?
I think we don't really comment on any specific situation, but I think for us, ING in Poland is a very substantial bank there, and we really like the franchise. We like the organic growth that the ING Śląski Bank has achieved in the last 5 years, adding over 1 million customers during that period. So we like our organic growth path in Poland.
Tanate, can I come back to the net interest income? I understand that there was growth in the last quarter, but can you characterise the future path for net interest income? Is it going to remain resilient, particularly in a negative rate environment?
It's a sense of balance because we continue to maintain pricing discipline, making sure that we are getting the right price for our credit book. We are also changing our asset mix from a geography and product perspective to make sure that we're getting the best possible returns from a capital perspective on our lending book. At the same time, we just need to manage through the negative interest rate environment in our home markets, which is significant. But having said that, so far we have been able to do that.
Can I just pick up a little bit further on the negative interest rate environment? Anna Butin was with Francine the other day, and she said the ECB's monetary policy isn't working. A lot of countries' loan growth is coming down. The negatives outweigh the positives. What is your response to this monetary policy? Has it run its course, and is it, as Anna Butin says, not working?
Well, I think we have benefited as an industry from low interest rates in the past 5 years. That's true in terms of benign economic situation and benign credit costs. But I think she's probably right in saying that the efficacy of continuing on the path of negative and potentially deeper negative rates has less and less effect in terms of loan demands or actually consumer behaviors from deposits. If anything, you can see from ING result during 2019 that more customers are saving money with us than what you would expect the policy to do to encourage more spending, but that's no longer happening.
On the ECB, but sort of the regulatory side, Tanate, I understand you were ordered to move tens of market roles back to the continent from London. Do you expect to have to make more changes like this if that wasn't necessarily well anticipated?
Nira, I think we first of all say that we really value our UK franchise. With respect to Brexit, we continue to see it as a major market for ING to operate in. But having said that, we have made our plans to make sure that we also have a trading location on the mainland Eurozone, and that we have chosen to be Brussels. So we'll move a certain number of risk and trading teams back to Brussels, where we have trading activities until recently. So we want to maintain balance being part of the main activity on the home markets, but we wouldn't want to commit to our markets in the UK as well.